Hello and welcome to Nice Work, Pal. I'm Jim. Today we're here at Hollywood Studios. Behind the camera, as always, is the festive Dawn. Say good morning, Dawn.
Good morning, Dawn.
And we are here to take in the Christmas decorations because it's so nicely decorated, but we're also going to have lunch at the Sci-Fi Drive-In today. So we'll show you that too. Let's go.
Let's go.
So if you haven't taken a moment to yet, please subscribe to our channel. That way you'll get to come along and see every decoration that we see too. We hope you have fun following us along. I feel like at Hollywood Studios, just about every nook and cranny has some cool decorations, many of which are just, there's something a little retro but classy about them. Some of these look familiar. We were here once before. We went to Jollywood Nights. We made a video of that, so we're going to link that down below so that you can look at that too. That was a lot of fun, and we saw a lot of these lit up at night. Just another fun look at Hollywood Studios. So welcome to the Sci-Fi Drive-In. This is like an indoor, but it looks like you're outdoors at a drive-in theater. It's really a cool look. You know, I tried to make an indoor drive-in once. It was exhausting. So we're in the middle seat of the car. It's kind of a tight squeeze.
Thank you.
It is.
And I will be right back with your receipt.
I feel like a
for you to
little
sign,
kid in the
okay?
back seat.
Mm-hmm.
But this is cool. So the menu is very burger heavy. It's like almost all of the entrees are burgers. There is, however, a couple salad choices and a chicken salad sandwich. That looks pretty good too. There's also an Impossible burger for those who don't like meat. And there's some good apps. It's not the most creative food in the world, but I guess you wouldn't find that at a...
It's what you'd find at a drive-in.
At a drive-in, yeah, exactly. You'd find junk food. So this is cool. Should we get any appetizers?
Yeah, let's see what we can figure out what to get.
Dawn, have you ever been to a drive-in theater besides this one? There aren't very many left anymore.
I think we went to one in upstate New York, Glens Falls.
Yeah, that's one of the ones I went to when I was a kid. Mm-hmm. The speaker for this car, swear to God, it's the same exact one.
They probably went and grabbed them all, empty old ones.
Yeah, the atmosphere is very authentic in here. So we're getting the drive-in barbecue burger, which has house-made seasoning. It's on a brioche bun. It's got smoked pork on top of it, which is awesome, and bourbon bacon jam. And the feature film burger is going to have pastrami on top. Mm-hmm. That sounds cool as well. The wings we're getting are going to be hoisin glazed smoked chicken wings, which sound awesome. They're just an appetizer though, so there'll probably be 3 of them.
I love Tom and Jerry.
You are now clear to remove the service structure. Remove the service structure to firing location. Before starting your car, don't take chances on accidents which may damage your car. If you accidentally tear off your speaker, please don't be frightened. Simply turn it in. Paris preview spring in true Gallic spirit. At the National Homes Exhibition, the frying saucer proves quite literally that the French have a magic touch with cooking. See? Yes, sir. May I help you?
I'd like 2 of those, please.
Hot dogs? Yes, sir.
And 3 of those. And 1 of those. And 5 bars of these. And a couple of that nice
Coffee. Coming right along.
Oh, and 2 bags of those peculiar white coffee materials.
You mean our crunchy popcorn?
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your host, Walt Disney.
Thank you, Gargo. Exciting age when everyone seems to be talking about the future possibilities of space travel. Will we find planets with only a low form of vegetable life? Or will there be mechanical robots controlled by super intelligent beings? This is our story. Through the years, there have been frequent rumors that Martians disguised as Earthmen walk amongst us. Why not treat yourself at the refreshment center now?
The Sci-Fi Drive-In was an interesting experience. It does bring you back to the old drive-in days. It's got that great dark atmosphere and the speaker there and some crappy movies playing. It's got a few differences. The cars are really tight. Most of the cars have 3 rows, sit about 2 people per row, and they're kind of narrow. So if the movie's bad, there'll be no fooling around in the back seat. But you got to think about your party size and what you're going to do. If you got 4 or 6 people, you're all going to be facing forward. Not going to be a lot of conversation. And if it's just 2 of you, you might get sandwiched in with a couple people you don't know, which was the case with us. We were right smack in the middle of one of those cars. The food, just okay.
I mean, it's just burgers, but they weren't even really great burgers.
They were good sized burgers, but they weren't great.
Oh, they were giant burgers.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know.
I was happy with the fries and the onion rings. They were fries and onion rings.
Yeah.
We had the wings, and we had a split decision on those. I loved it. Dawn did not. And I had a cherry Diet Coke. They did have a full bar in there, which also different from a regular movie theater. I would have just snuck my own in. But
it was kind of cool to see the little movies they were playing. They had like Tom and Jerry, which is so fun. It's just
they
little.
had a clip of Walt Disney in there, but they had like the really, really bad movie trailers from like the 1950s. It's really kitschy and a lot of fun. It is a fun atmosphere. That's the main selling point here.
They have cool looking cars that you sit in. I think they're definitely from the 50s, obviously.
Yeah, it was definitely an old style. It is worth noting there were a couple of choices for seats in there. If you have an unusual party size or a special request, they did have a long table that sat more people towards the back. They also had a couple of tables that looked like round picnic table style. You probably have to ask for those. So I'm glad we got to try it. We haven't been here in, I don't know, probably 10 years. Maybe more. I don't know.
It might be another 10 before we go back.
Another 10. By then, maybe they'll have some new movies. Yeah, that was the thing. I'm glad we got to have a good lunch here and really give a good look around in there.
It was very nice. It's kind of cool to see all the different paintings or pictures on the walls, and it's definitely very dark.
It is very dark.
Maybe I could have taken a nap.
If the seating had been a little more comfortable, maybe.
That's true, that's true.
But yeah, in the dead of summer, that's a cool spot.
Literally.
Yeah. Here in front of the Brown Derby, it's Chip and Dale in their holiday best. It looks like they're having a little picnic. So I think that's going to do it for us today at Hollywood Studios. We had some fun looking around at holiday decorations before and after our our lunch at the Sci-Fi Drive-In, which was good, bad, and ugly. We described why you might want to go and why you might not. But I just love the vibe here at Hollywood Studios at Christmas time. The decorations are everywhere. We saw characters dressed up in their holiday attire, having fun in the park. So yeah, we had a great time. It was even a little wintry today.
I'm cold.
In the Christmas spirit, we have hats and jackets on just to keep a little warm.
I have shorts on.
Florida is not always really hot, especially in the winter.
I'm not complaining because the summer's going to be brutal.
It's actually beautiful. It's fine, but it's cooler than normal. But it does, yeah, it gives me a little bit of the wintry feel today. So I'm enjoying it. We still need to do a little Christmas shopping. So
yeah.
So thanks for coming along with us. We're gonna hit the gift shop on the way out. Dawn, how'd I do today?
Nice work, pal.